tell us a little bit about the making of the film and your thoughts on it.
Oh, well, it's been a long road. I started writing the script over 10 years ago. It sat on a shelf gathering dust for quite a few years until we decided to give it a go ourselves and self-produce it. That was close to 4 years ago now that we filmed it, and it took a while through post and to get it up and finished, but we've finally been going around for the last year to the festivals. We're sort of at the end of our festival run, but it's been doing very well, and we've been very excited by the reception it's gotten. We filmed it in Simi Valley, California. It was supposed to be, in my mind, it was West Texas, but they never actually tell you where it is, so I can fudge whatever I want. But yeah, the casting was, we had a few casting people on it, and we just really lucked out. I mean,
how did you find Gary?
Gary, we approached several different actors for the role. Gary really connected with the script. He loved the script, so he was able and willing to do it for a low budget film, and so we were just really lucky to get him, and he brought on Rondi Reed, who's a member of Steppenwolf as well, and is in Molly and Mike, plays the waitress, and so we were able to get some Chicago actually. The girl who plays Max is also I'm forgetting her name now. The daughter of the Steppenwolf actress. So. Actually, I wasn't sure what it was about when I remember Lucia when she came to audition. Lucia's mother's here tonight with us. Glad she could be here. Lucia had asked me, like, where did this idea come from? Where did this character come from? And I was like, well, I don't know, I just wrote it. But as we started to get the ball rolling and producing it and filming it, it really became much clearer to me right around the, just after, when I was writing the script, just before my younger sister, had aplastic anemia, and I was the only one who was a possible bone marrow donor for her. She ended up passing away. And I think a lot of the questions and emotions that came up with sort of having a magical healing gift for people, and for my sister in particular, that didn't work, and how those emotions were percolating inside me came out a lot in the script. I think also trying to escape your past and find your own family that has something to do with sort of, I think, growing up gay and trying to find your place in the world, and some addiction issues I've dealt with in my life, just trying to escape your past. So a lot of different motivations and thoughts came into making it, I think. But nothing specifically religious or having to do with faith healing. So. John Camus, who was our musical supervisor and director, who did the live music on set, and we have one of our backup singers here tonight too, as well.
Please, wave, say hi. She's right there.
He did terrific work with everybody, and Samantha Lane, who is another one of our backup singers. A lot of the pre-recorded music is from her and from her album that I felt just really gelled nicely with the story, and our composer who did the original score for the film was just very, very happy with what he came up with, and so yeah, thank you very much. I'm very proud of the music part of it.
What kind of camera did you use?
Yeah, we used the Red with an adapter that made it better. I forget exactly what they call it, S or something. I'm not big on the technical end. I come from writing, so let's make it pretty. It was a 3-week shoot.
We have a microphone.
So, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we had 3 weeks, a week of prep before that, and just have to make it work. Actually, the first day we filmed, it's a long day, 12 to 15-hour day, and we had done pretty well for our first day and gotten everything done, and then I was told at the end that the like color bar code was burned onto every image we had filmed that day, and we ended up having to reshoot everything we did that day over the course of the rest of the shoot. So, yeah, well, it's not so much the budget at that point, but it's just the first day on the first feature film I've ever directed, and yeah, you just roll with the punches, I guess. So, last weekend we were in Montreal. This weekend here, and I believe in a couple of weeks we're in Logan, Utah. But they're, like I said, we're sort of nearing the end of the year run. She's asking what my background is and how I arrived at making this film. Well, I grew up in Chicago. I was a theater, actor kid in high school, and went to theater, U of I, for theater. I went out to LA and did that, and came back and did that, as well as a lot of odd jobs that actors tend to do. I started writing maybe 15 years ago. I had written a play that was produced while I was going to law school. I'm also an attorney. And that got produced, and so I started writing some scripts and selling some scripts and optioning some scripts, but eventually, you spend so much time trying to knock on someone else's door to do your film, and I had another film, not me, but we had self-produced, Musical Chairs, which was a romance set in the world of wheelchair ballroom dancing, and Susan Seidelman, who directed Desperately Seeking Susan, had directed it, and it was such a great experience and seemingly so easy to do that I thought, what the hell, let's just try it on our own. And I expected to do something much smaller, but the producer loved the script, so we just sort of went for it. So, sure.
Anything else? Marty, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all.